This is where it requires expertise to conduct it, because everybody will be arguing. You say because the local council is clearing the forest there to develop everything, the burden, I get siltation, silt flowing into my area. Blaming games. You start blaming one person, you start blaming that other person. It's your side. You stop hunting there, you catch everyone. Now poachers are all coming to my place. Huh? One elephant from there, or macaque problem, send it here. So that's about RAPAM, yeah.
If you are going to carry out the assessment in first time, either using RAPAM or using MET, what is the ideal time or time duration to the activities? Maybe it should be at least 5 years, 3 years of the studying of the activity, so that you have to see some kind of impact from that activities. What do you think? What is the ideal time?
In case of MET, it's not our MET, with low resources, finance, everything, 3 years one would be ideal. Perfect is never perfect. Perfect is if you do it every year. But sometimes, is it necessary? The changes might not be there. You can only see that different after doing it. Say, I thought doing it every year would see some changes in the result. But you don't see. So, you have wasted half a day.
No, I mean that some Ramsar site has been designated just 1 year before, some Ramsar site 3 years before. So we have to wait for 3 years, 4 years to see some impact of our activities.
No.
If you do just in 1 year, it would be very earlier. So because in the ecological sense, the impact would not be appear in just in 1 or 2 years.
But you must always remember the first assessment could be the baseline information. So you don't talk about the last part where ecological changes because of the intervention. Now you see changes. Treat the first exercise as baseline information. So you can do immediately, you got Ramsar, the end of the year you do it. So, but we are not making changes because this is our first time, it's baseline information. The next one we will see if there are changes. Okay? By having assessment, we follow the rules. But just doing MET alone, if you don't have a management plan telling you what to do, no point. Now, the management plan, as I said, can be fake like that. 3/4 are basically, my mother is a woman, and only a few pages tell you what to do. You can do on your own. Yesterday, the presentation, they were beautiful because basically, we have this problem, this is what we plan to do. You must have discussed with the stakeholders list of things. If you put that into document, that is your management plan. Very simple. Do not make it. The first thing is, in any protected area, what you have, keep it, maintain it. That was the purpose of protecting that area. If it's because of elephant, then make sure that the elephant is there. Or a tiger is there. What's the point of having a plan to protect the area for tiger conservation, but the tiger is disappearing? It doesn't serve the purpose. You see? So if you're putting an area protected for the purpose of populations increase, let's say wild dogs. Wild dog population is declining, you protect this area so that it goes up. Then that's the purpose. It must go up, goes up. Go back again to the original plan. Why you want that place? It's not just about going around because there are beetles endemic to that area, you want to protect the whole area. The government will not buy the idea. It's all about MET. Emphasis on context, planning, input and processes, collect information on budgets, staffing. It does collect, so you have to work with your finance divisions also, because in the meeting, you would not know how much was the amount allocated for activities. Normally, the staffing cost is not included for operation staff, but the activities. How much was put into equipment, in terms of your vehicle fuel, Sometimes you have allocations for your vehicle fuel, but only lasted 3 months. And you're talking about addressing poaching, encroachment. After 3 months, no more enforcement, patrolling, because no more petrol for your vehicle. So, the naughty boys also know the first 3 months, they're good. After that, we will do our work when they're off. Okay? Or sometimes you have staff working like a regular office worker Monday to Friday. After 5, they finish work, they go back home. And they start karaoke like last night in the bus. Poachers go out at night when you are having karaoke. Or weekend when you're celebrating. So, how do you adapt to this kind of needs? But problem is that anyway in the region with rangers is that they are the lower rank, what we call in the military non-commissioned people, they are entitled to overtime. Officers are not paid overtime. But the lower rank one, supporting one with overtime. No budget for overtime. Then what do? Sorry, can't approve your patrolling, we got no budget. That's why yesterday I said, you can talk anything, but this, in the end of the day, is the king of all. Sustainable financing to run your work. But you can minimize your costs so that whatever you have can be put in the right box. Where are the things that people can help? You can cut that cost down and do it. Okay? And then, it goes to the level of just managers and project staff. If you are in a project, stakeholders, less than 1 day filling out a questionnaire. So you just run on a questionnaire. There is no open questions, things like that. It will be discussed. Yes?
If you will involve, for the length of the time to do the assessment, if you will involve other stakeholders, might require a longer...
Oh yes, yes. It might be, as I said, these are a guideline, a minimum, less, but it's still less than 1 day for MET. That's why you must be very clear the questionnaire, if you can translate in the language, it's okay. How you conduct it, you do not go and sit down there, ask them to read. Some of them, the moment they go there, they were holding the paper, there was something like that. Put this back up. Problem. See? They couldn't. And you expect them to read notes like that? It's impossible. So you must start talk in the simple language. Those handouts are normally as guidance. We will tell you afterward that you do not want them to fill in those forms. No, it's not their job to fill in the form. You have somehow who scribe those things, who take note of those things, your support team, who sit in one corner, write down, and it could be projected on the screen like this as you edit it. Okay, agreed that score is not applicable. Everyone agreed, then put in the word not applicable. They can see it on the screen. So it's very fast. So those things is for them later on to take home. To say, what have I done earlier? Oh, basically I disagreed now. Never mind. Next one. But at least you ask them, you just don't walk through. Okay, this one okay, huh? No problem, huh? I think it's okay. Very well. They also, Chalu.
And probably also because it is also important that there is someone who can facilitate also the session, so that there is a common understanding for all who will be involved in filling out the questionnaire.
Yes.
Someone like, whether you project it or not, at least somebody would be explaining maybe some technical concepts.
Yes. That's why the best person is the one who's trained. Maybe the park manager or park superintendent or someone who's trained, help to facilitate that, so that we speak one language. Not someone who have not gone through, you see. But remember, this is meant to assist. It is no strict interpretation rules according to certain legal terms. If you do like an FSC audit, the wording are specific.